I just got another delivery of wood because I thought it would save a lot of time if I hired someone to cut the wood for me to build the third floor rather than doing it myself. And that was well over 6 months ago. And there was a delivery a few months ago that was supposed to be like half of the wood. It was like a quarter. The delivery I just got is supposedly the rest. All of these boards here broke in delivery, which does not count as boards, dudes. Same with this whole pile here. These are all broken. Okay, 2x4s, and I'm counting 16. All right, over here, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. There's a bunch here, and most of them are in here. So I know that it's 25, 25, 26, and 26. That makes 102, right? Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 31, 32, 33. These are the boards that got delivered months ago, all trimmed and planed. They stack so nicely when they're all perfect. Of course, they're just sitting here in the middle of my house taking up all this space because I've been waiting for the rest of the wood. So that's all going up here. All of this is kind of really crappy stuff. I cut with a chainsaw real quick just to get enough flooring up there to be able to build the roof. So all of this stuff is coming out. All right, let me check my little list here. They said 16 of what should be 28. Short on everything. Somebody remind me of this next time I'm debating whether I should cut the wood myself or hire someone to cut it.
I still need to cut the wood and plane it. It also has to dry before that. However, I think it's time to figure out this trampoline situation. So I sat down with my kids. I don't think we were actually sitting. Anyway, we figured some stuff out. One, do I want to put the trampoline built into the floor or have the trampoline on top of the floor? Because up here, this is where the third floor will be, and I'm not going to build a fourth floor, so there'll be a really high ceiling, like a 2-story high ceiling there. I don't know if you can tell in the depth perception from the camera, but I could just put like a yard trampoline on this floor and you can still jump. The advantage of that is that I can move it out of the way for times when we want to play like a big game of soccer or whatever. And then I was like, you know what? I'm never going to move it out of the way. It's going to be a pain in the butt. And if I'm not going to move it out of the way, I may as well just build it into the floor. So I can't build it over a support, obviously, because the trampoline would go through the trampoline, right? I can't build it on any of these or those. So the choices are a 12-foot diameter trampoline can fit right here, or a rectangular trampoline can fit here, across here, and there happens to be a trampoline that I found from Acon that fits right in this spot. And that would be really nice, because if I do this big circular one, it's actually going to cross the halfway point. So I won't even have half of the room completely clear. But if I put the rectangular one here, and the ceiling is totally high enough here, this much of the floor is still available for soccer, volleyball, whatever. And this trampoline is actually bigger. This trampoline is kind of expensive, but probably going to have it for a really long time. So I'm springing for a really nice, big rectangular trampoline that will fit in that spot. Yeah, this guy right here looks great.